everyone, welcome along to Rathbone Manor once again. Just got back from the car boot sale, got a few bits and pieces, got moaned at by Mrs Rathbone again. So tell you what, before we bring the camera down here, I picked up this rather nice Marks and Spencer shirt here, so let's take a look at that one first. What do you think? Quite nice, quite like it. It is actually a small, but it fits me quite well, and I thought for the £1 I paid for it, it'll do quite nicely for work, to be honest with you. Not bad at all, quite like it. Marks and Spencer, I think, are quite good quality shirts. This is all cotton, so I thought, yep, we'll have some of that then. Okie dokie then. Anyway, let's bring the camera down here and we'll have a look what I've got. Okay then, so we've got the shirt out of the way, that's cool. I've got a few bits for Mrs Rathbone, which I think we'll start with. I've got myself another Nerf gun, that's interesting. And a few tools. There weren't many tools about that I was really interested in, to be honest with you, so I've got a few bits and pieces. But let's start with Mrs Rathbone's bits, shall we? So these two pieces of pottery here came from the very same stall, and I paid £4.50 for both of them. £2 for this little fellow and £2.50 for that. Let's have a look at this. Okay, would you believe I spotted this little fellow a month ago, and I thought, oh look at that, Mrs Rathbone's already got one of those, so she won't want me to buy that then, will she? Because she's already got one, and it's got a plant in it, it's on the sitting room window. So I gets home and I said, do you know I spotted another one of these? And you didn't buy it then? I said, no, because you've already got one. And you don't want to. Well, I quite like those. Why didn't you buy it? I like those. They're so sweet. Look at it. How could you not buy that? I thought, oh, for goodness sake. So anyway, goes back today, and there it is. Still waiting for Mrs Rathbone. So I thought, yeah, we'll have that for £2 then. So yeah. Oh, well, that's so sweet. I'm glad you got it this time. I didn't know why you didn't buy it last time, really. Ugh. And I saw this, and I thought, oh, that looks good. It looks quite aged. It's got some age to it. It's the sort of thing she'd like. What does it say on the bottom here? Australian. Oh wait a minute. There we go. So it's Enoch Woods, English scenery, woodswear, England, blah blah blah. I thought she'd like that for £2.50. She should like that. So of course when we get it home, what the bloody hell did you buy that for? What a load of crap! I said, what? What's a load of rubbish? What did you buy that for? I don't want that sort of stuff. It's a load of rubbish. I said, well, you know, it's the sort of thing. No, it's not. I don't like that sort of stuff. It's rubbish. It's, 10 a penny, that stuff. Don't know why you bother with it. Okay, then. Well, perhaps I can put a plant in it. So anyway, yesterday she bought this plant from one of the stalls in town. And so we popped it in there. Oh, it looks quite sweet in there, doesn't it? So I thought, oh, for goodness sake. So she's probably going to put a plant in it. I wouldn't have paid £2.50 for it though, I'd only paid £1. Well, whatever. My favourite tool store was the only place that I could get tools from today. What did I get? Well, obviously, I had to get a little footprint wrench, didn't I? I mean, I like these old ones. It's got the curved handle, I don't see those very often. It appears to be in quite good condition, so I thought, oh, that's good. It appears to be stamped slightly off to one side on the jaw there, so that's quite interesting. I don't mind that at all. I know I've got a load of these. There's the stamping just there, made in England, footprint. But yes, I do like footprint wrenches, as you know, and I don't see these little ones all that often, so I thought, yeah, well, we'll have that for the collection then. Okay, what's up next? How about what I think is a little equestrian tool? Look at this. How good is that? Maybe a screwdriver, you might want to get a screw out of your hoof of your horse, maybe, possibly. But you've got this, it does actually open up, look guys, I don't think it's been open for a long while because it's rather stiff. There we go, snaps into place, look at that. So now you can de-hoof your horse. You can pull the hoof off completely. If there's something wrong with the hoof, you've got a spare hoof on the horse somewhere. So you oink off the hoof with this, and then you can fit your new hoof. That explains what the screwdriver's for then. That's what the screwdriver's for then, guys. It's for fitting your new hoof to the horse. Excellent. So yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? Give that a bit of a clean up. Cool, like that. And as you know, I'm always buying pliers if I see an interesting pair of pliers. Not really sure what we've got here. Is it gas fitting pliers? Is it bicycle pliers or what? Because they've got a very thin head on them. And I have seen these things down as bicycle pliers, very, very thin. They've got a point on one of the handles, screwdriver tip on the other. We've got a wire cutter here. It doesn't appear to be in too bad a condition. Look, the teeth are all right in the head. It should clean up rather well. I don't think it's got a manufacturer's name on it anywhere, but I thought, yeah, it's quite nice, is that? You know, I haven't got a, if it indeed it is a bicycle spanner, I'm not sure if it is a spanner. Bicycle pliers. Knipex do bicycle pliers that look very similar to these, so I'm wondering if it is bicycle pliers. Perhaps you could let me know down in the comments below. I mean, it could be to do with gas fitting, I'm not sure, but it's very slim head, so there we go, guys. Right then, let's move along to today's star buys. Check these out. What did I get? Let's have a look at the... Okay, so what we have here is a Nerf Jolt, but it's of the clear blue style, so you can see all the gubbins inside working away there. Quite interesting, quite like that. I've already got a Nerf Jolt, which I bought brand new. This little fellow here, you can see the difference. This one's the standard variety. As I say, this one is the clear type. So I've not fired this one yet. So I think what I better do is I've got some. Especially if I can get hold of them. They're a bit round. Got some few darts here. So let's give it a go. Pop a dart in there. It feels a bit loose. Oh yeah, because with my big fat hands, I can't get a proper grip on this because it stops it from working. So let's give it a go. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so in my right hand we have the clear Jolt, and my original Jolt here in my left hand. Dual wielding time, methinks. Okay, so it might not be that underpowered after all. Probably not had that much use. It's quite interesting to get a clear one, and it only cost me 20 pence as well, so that's well good. I'd say it'd go quite nicely with my other one. Quite like it. What do you guys think? Quite like that. Nice. Speaking of Nerf guns, I saw a very nice Nerf gun in one of the charity shops in town yesterday. It was one of the Dino Blaster type ones, you know, the looks like a T-Rex with a scope on the top. £7 they wanted for it, and do you think Mrs Rathbone would let me buy it? Alrighty then, let's move along to the spanner here. Okay, so unfortunately I forgot to press the record button on the camera here for my original look at this spanner. So I've recorded this bit in the studio. So what we have here is a very nice old Snail brand spanner. It's got a really nice marking on it. Let's have a look at that. Just how cool is that? Look at that, look, a really... I'm sure this spanner's from the 1920s or 30s, because you've got a really nice streamlined snail here. It reminds me of the streamlined trains you got back in the 30s. Whether the Princess class or something. I'll put a picture up here what they look like, because they looked really, really cool for a steam locomotive anyway. On the other side we have a number 4. So this fellow was obviously part of a set of spanners, and what a shame he didn't have the rest on, because I think it'd be quite nice if I could have got the whole set. Don't know how many there was in the set, but as you can see, the finish isn't too bad on this. Look, it's only got some very, very light rust that I'm pretty sure I can remove with a little bit of vinegar by the looks of it. But I do like that Snail branding stamp there. It's very, very nice, is that. That's what attracted me to it. I thought I'd have that. I think it's from the 1920s or 30s, I would imagine. You know, Art Deco style Snail. How cool is that? And this lot here cost me £3 from my favourite tool stall. Alrighty then guys, so that's today's car boot sale flea market report. You'll have to let me know down in the comments which is your favourite of this lot here. Mrs Rathbone likes the hedgehog planter thing. As I say, I passed it by a month ago and she moaned like anything about it. Well, I would have liked that, why didn't you buy it? So, okay, whatever. She doesn't really like the little woodsware thing, she doesn't really like that at all, but I think she might end up putting that plant in it by the looks of it. I like my shirt, that's quite good, that'll do for work quite nicely, thank you very much. Especially as it's non-iron, that'll be excellent. I can take it straight out of the tumble dryer or off the clothes area there and put it on and go to work in it. Excellent, can't be bad. I've got some interesting tools. I quite like the Snail brand spanner. That's quite good with the streamlined snail all over it. As I say, that reminds me, there was a train back in the 20s or 30s, a steam engine. That was very streamlined. I can't think what it's called now. But anyway, alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. That would help me knowing. Thank you very much. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video too. And you can also find me on Instagram too. So I'm sure this will be on Instagram at some point, as will the tools and the little jolts. So keep an eye out on my Instagram channel. I won't be going to the car boot sale next week, but the following week, weather permitting of course, and I hope it's going to be like this and not like this. And we'll see what else we can find. Alrighty guys, well, thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor again, and I'll catch you another week. Thanks for watching.